You see you using your knowledge of chemistry question in your chemistry exam and immediately start to cry and think, oh my god, my life is over. Well, go ahead and turn your frown upside down because I'm going to help. First of all, what you want to do is read through the question and highlight any chemical things that they mention. So they've mentioned water, they've mentioned chemical reactions, processes, and then they've just generally asked you to comment on the chemistry of water, which is really helpful. There was a hint of sarcasm in there, I hope you got it. So then what you want to do is split your page into quarters. Now, the reason I say split it into quarters is because normally you want to include at least 3 to 4 well-explained points within your answer to try and get those 3 marks. So in each box, you're now going to try and write a thing that is related to the question. And this thing has to be something you learned in chemistry that involved water. So 4 things I've thought of are shapes of molecules, because you can draw the shape of a water molecule, the fact that it's got pH 7, that it can be involved in addition reactions, and then you could talk about its melting and boiling point. So see how that's 4 different things that you learned about in chemistry that you could relate to water. So then what you want to do is go ahead and fill in these boxes as much as you possibly can. When you're filling in your boxes, try and write out chemical reactions if it's appropriate, draw pictures of molecules, and write down as much information related to the subtopic in your wee box as you can. If you run out of room, there's a page on the back of the exam booklet that you can write extra as well. Now, what I've written in this answer would probably only get 2 marks out of the 3, so you would have to flesh out a bit more. Try and write in paragraphs rather than bullet points, and just talk as much as you can. If you mention a term, give the definition of that term. So if you were to talk about isomers, give the definition of the term isomer, all that stuff. As much of your chemistry notes as you can that's relevant to the question, get them in there. Next time you get an open-ended question, have a go of this method and see if it helps you get started with writing your answer.